Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nancy with Pretty NLC Designs. We're still working on the Valentine's Day wreath. This is a part of a whole little playlist. So I'll show you what we finished up in the last one. It's this little guy right here, or little girl. She's a little girl. I keep it's a girl just because I thought she's cute and adorable. So we had the feathers, got the little wreath attachment. We made this on another live. It's in the video playlist for the Valentine's Day. And thank you for following me, subscribing, get the notification bell. Would really appreciate it. It helps me make more content. And now we're going to actually be making a little flower box that's going to go in here just to kind of balance it out just a little bit. And then I'll start adding my picks and stuff. But right now we're going to, this video is going to be making the attachment. So we're going to go back to a different camera. And this is just a box I got from Dollar Tree. I have some old, I do fake bakes as well. I didn't really like the way this one came out, so I'm just going to cut it down and use it to go in for, bulk. Whoops. Here we go. Sometimes you got to really cut into these pieces. I'm breaking down. There we go. There's one. So I'm going to do some hot glue. This is going to be where I'm going to stick my my florals in. Just kind of using what I already had, stuff that I wasn't going to use for anything else. So I'm just kind of scoring it with the knife. This is gaps and cracks. I was going to make some fake bread loaves. I never got around to it. And then I didn't like the tin or the shape of this bread. So it went into my stash of supplies for using it for filler. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys are liking these videos. And if this is the first time you've seen me, thank you so much. I hope you like what we're going to be making today. Just realized I forgot the moss. I don't have any moss here for filler. That's okay. We got a lot of greenery we can use for filler. So all I'm doing is I'm going to shove this down in here like this. You guys can see it like this. Okay. But I got to put some hot glue in there first. So I got my glue gun going. And because it's easier for me to just do this as I shove it in there. Okay. I'm just going to shove it in like this. This is all I'm doing. Let me see if I need to do let me take this camera off right here so you guys can see exactly a little bit more what I'm doing. Kind of like a puzzle, just fit it in there and see which pieces fit better. Maybe this piece. It's just really giving me a little bit more. I can have something for my flowers to stick into. That's all it is, guys. So doing a little trick here with the glue stick. Put in there, let it heat up like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and put, should I put another one like this in there? Yeah, we can do that. So now we're just going to go in here. Trying not to touch the hot glue now. Okay, I need to cut him down just a little bit. What did I just do with my scissors? I just had my scissors over here. You won't see any of this once we put all the greenery down in it. It's just really just kind of give the box a little bit more, something more stable to sit into. So I'm going to use that piece. Grab some of the other piece. Okay, let's do it that way. And we can throw the rest of that one away. Let's clean off the dust. We're going to get the flowers out. Now, I have a bunch of greenery. This is how I store it. And storage is just a big glob of different greenery. So I'm just going to cut some of it off. Let's see here. All different flowers here, guys. I'm just going to go with, let's just cut some pieces. Well, maybe. Okay. I was going to get the stem cutter out, but I don't really want to do that right now, guys. That's a little bit too much. So let's see here. Let's get these cleaned up. I'm going to go ahead and switch cameras, guys. Let me stand up and adjust it down here to the bottom so you guys can actually see what I'm doing a little bit better. Okay. And we're going to switch the cameras. Okay, let me switch it just a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's starting to say my internet is a little bit slow right now. So I'm really hoping that this does not mess with my internet. Okay. Here we go. You're actually seeing part of my laptop, but you really don't need to see that part. There we go. All right, guys, let's get to going. Okay, so this is all just mixtures of pieces that I've had for the over the years. I'm just going to come in here, play with it, and normally I have my actually, I'm going to go ahead and grab it, guys. I'm going to grab the glue pot. The glue pot will be so much quicker on this. So yeah, let's get the glue pot out. Okay. I can move this over here, this down there. I'm going to grab the glue pot. The glue pot would be so much. Okay, guys, while the glue pot is heating up, I'm going to go ahead and trim some pieces here. And then that way we can have some greenery already ready to go. Let's just see here. We have quite a bit of those. Let's see here. Like I said, guys, this is just some extra greenery I had laying around. I'm going to grab all of this. Let's grab this one. Put that one down. Get some ferns. I don't really know if that's in season or whatever, but That's what I have on stock and hand, and it's going to be just fine. Okay. So try to use what you have, guys. I mean, obviously, you're not going to want to use like brown, you know. It is wintertime, so I don't know why you couldn't use some kind of winter looking kind, right? Don't forget, you really do need to kind of shape these a little. And I got a bunch of roses that I'm going to show you how I take care of them. They're in the boxes. I've had them for weddings that I did for my daughters and my sons. I did their weddings. Well, 2 of them anyway. And the third one, they were in the military and they did theirs since I was so far away. But yeah, it's so you can usually just pull these apart like this. Oops. Let's put you right there. Okay. Now I'm also going to use some of these bunches to go in the we got some red and some green and a bunch of other colors to put in. So I'm just going to cut these down. And let's get to it, guys. Let's get to it. I'll show y'all some other pieces that are just going to make these look so much better. Okay, let's pull that piece off. Bend it just a little bit. My glue pot is going. Okay, just going to shove them in there. Let's do some ferns. Let's pull these off. Normally I put like I'm gonna figure out which is going to be the front. I guess the front's towards me, guys. So normally I put like I'm going to put some, normally I put picks and stuff in, and I'm still going to do that for this one. I've got some Valentine's Day picks that I think would look really cute in here. And normally I put moss in. That's what I was going to say. Sorry about that, guys. I kind of got distracted there. I don't know what I was saying. So then we put, I really like this fern one for some reason. Now, so this is going to go like right here, but we're going to have a ton of roses in it. So I'm going to go ahead and bend these down kind of. This might end up being my front after all. We'll see. We'll see as I make it and see which side that I want it on. You got to make sure you move your wire. You know, play with the flowers. You know, bend them. They got wire in them for a reason. We can bend them up. I just need a little bit more greenery right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and go with the flowers because I don't really think it needs a lot of greenery. And like this one is long. See this guy? This one is long, so I'm going to cut him in half. I'm going to cut him in half. Okay. And then let's put him right down in here. And then what I'm going to do is I want to bend some of these down. Okay. And bend that one down. And I'm going to bend these ones as well. I can get the glue pot is really heating up really good. Okay. So we got a bunch of flowers. Let's do a couple of the smaller ferns down here, like this one. This is a cute fern. Okay. Just going to shove it in right here. I'm just really, that was kind of a, where is my popsicle stick from earlier? There it is. I'm using a popsicle stick to shove it in there because I don't want to stick my fingers in the glue. Okay. There we go. I'm going to kind of arrange him a little bit further back here to the side. Maybe put one or two. You see how it's starting to look, guys? Oops, I'm trying to break my box here. Okay. So, you see how it's starting to look? It's starting to come together. We're going to have a bunch of roses and stuff in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another let's see. I'm going to put another one probably on this side because I don't really have any ferns over here just yet. Okay. Moving down. And get that greenery in there. Okay. Now for the roses. I have these white roses. I'm going to put that roll. And then I have some pink. It's kind of a dusty pink. So the thing's got different shades of pink in it, right? And red. I wish I had pinker flowers, but I don't. So we're just going to have to go with these. And then I will add some little, makes it a little bit more whimsy pieces in here. So let's move all this stuff over here. Okay, so when you get these roses, they're called foam roses. And like you can get them on Amazon. They're made by Ling. Ling's is a really good brand. You see how small it is? So I'm going to show you what you do with these. Okay, guys? Whoops. You fluff them up with on low. I don't know if you guys can see what's happening here. But it starts using a blow dryer or even just a it starts bringing your flower to life. You don't want to leave it on there forever because you will burn them. But you know, these guys have been smashed in a box and this is how they come. So you really want to kind of wake them up. Let's see. Let me show you. This one is, I don't know if you guys can see that good enough. This one is smashed. This one is a little bit fluffier. Okay, so you have the smashed one. And then it's very little, but it does make a big difference. Okay, so we're going to do a couple of them really fast. Let me get them up to where you want them. Okay, I'm going to do a couple of these, and then we're going to, by the magic of TV, come back, and you guys are going to. Okay, guys, I think I cut out a second ago, so I wanted to tell you what I was saying was I, magic of TV, went and fluffed up some of these roses, and then I took two, and because the stems are very thin, I put them together, kind of like wrapped them together. I got some different kind of picks and stuff out. I'm going to go ahead and shove these guys in, but they're still too long. So I'm going to cut some of these down. I'm going to go in with my glue thing here. And let's see here. So I'm just going to go ahead and, I don't know what that was that just fell down, but something just fell. So I need to get them in there like that. Okay. Okay. So as you can see, this is what it's going to end up looking like. Okay. Let's go over here. Let's do this one. Up, down in there. I was wondering what fell down there. It was my cat, or one of them. I was like, what is that down there? So okay, so this is it so far, right? It's going to sit in my, it's going to be attached to there. But what I want to do is I want to add some other little sprigs that I have. We have some of these, so let's pull these down. We got some red. These are kind of like, these are like Christmas ones before, but I'm going to use them in this attachment because I'm going to use some in the wreath. Okay. Here we go. Put that down in there. Make sure we get it all the way down in there. Okay. A couple more pieces. I'm only going to do a couple in this because I really want to have these in the wreath itself. I'm really excited about that. Whoops, I guess my finger got glue on it. Good. I don't really need a whole lot in here. And then I also have here. So we put those ones down there. I'm going to clip off some of these other pieces that I have. Let's just see, how do I do this one? Okay. This is, gosh, I've had this forever. It's like it was a Wreath. They went out of business a long, long time ago, but it's kind of like a really kind of cool pampas grass, I guess you would call it. I don't know, but I'm going to cut it in pieces here. Okay, let's see if I can get some little bundles out like this. Just kind of make it a little wispy. Again, this is stuff that I've had in my storage area that I am just trying to use up. Okay. Let's go right in here with you. That's going to be a big old bunch right there. Okay. Put you down in there like that. Just some little wispy pieces. Put you back in there. I feel like it adds just a little bit of texture. What else do we have here? Oh, I have some dark. So let's add a little bit of darker color in here. I'm just winging it, guys. I don't really have a set way that I do any of this. It's just really, what does it look like, you know? And, you know, for the professional guys out there, you're probably going, what is she putting together? That just looks, you know. This is just the way I do things. Might not be the best. But you know what? It's going to work for me, right? And this piece right here needs to go down a little bit more. Right? I like it. And we'll go from there. We will go from there, guys, okay? Let me see here. Let me add another one of these. Let me see if I can take this apart. Because I don't want that many. I just want a little piece. Can I just get a little piece off of this? Let's see here. Oh, okay, let's go this. Right, to me that's too big of a bundle. Well, it's not too big of a bundle. But maybe put it down. Let's put it over here. Okay. There we go. Put that in there. How many? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. I got 9 roses. What kind of bouquet is that, right? All right. You need to come back down in here. Okay. So I need another. What is that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do a couple more roses. Let's do a couple more pink roses. So, you know what, you guys? Whoa, don't go into the glue gun. Don't go in the glue gun. I'm going to do this. Okay. What do I have? I'm going to put you right up in here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, we need 8, 9. All right, this guy right here does not want to sit right for me. Actually, I think I ended up making it look kind of like a heart. You know? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need one more, guys. We need another pink one. Okay, and so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these little heart picks in here. Get them all around. So just some different ones. Wherever I can stick them in. I've got different pinks. These are all just from Dollar Tree, these heart picks. You guys probably have seen them before. But, whoops. So we're just going to kind of shove them down in there. I got glue on that thing. Let's do another red one. Right here. And we'll do another pink one. I really like this pink. What are you doing, Draco? Get it to go in there. And then we need one more of the rose-colored pink. So, whoops, guys, I'm going to have to move this one out a little bit. Move this one here. I don't know why. Oh, I just got glue all over my finger. right, guys, what do you guys think? This would be the centerpiece that's going to be, oh, let me see if I can put it down for you guys. Well, this is going to be, the wreath part that's going to go at the bottom of the wreath right here. This is a really heavy duty wreath. I'm telling you guys, like I said, it's going to be way full. So I need to go ahead and add these on the back. That's not a good one. Okay. I'm going to use since my glue pot is what's hot, we're just going to dab some here. Going to put it on the back of my box. I'm actually going to put 2 because this is kind of a little heavy piece. I hope this thing doesn't fall off my door. There we go. That one down there. All right. So I'm going to turn the glue pot off for just a few minutes. So that way I can come back and clean up all this mess. And this is my second piece that will go down here. And then after this, guys, all I'm going to be doing is going around and adding a bunch of greenery picks, make a really stand out kind of wreath. And we will be back for that one in the next tutorial. Thank y'all so much for being here with me. Again, this is what we did in this one. Let me show y'all one more time. Here we go. So here is our centerpiece. Well, it's not a centerpiece, but it's going to go at the bottom of our wreath attachment. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and come back and follow the continued tutorials on this whole little playlist. It'll be all Valentine's Day wreath, and we are nearing the end, guys. Nearing the end. Thank y'all.